Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. So as promised, I have my intel guide for you guys on Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. And these intels are all mostly in the same place as the original Modern Warfare 2. I'll be showing you guys where they are so you can get the achievement and the trophy, as well as the cheat codes when you get all the intel locations. And I'll try my best to, commentate on these areas. If you don't want to hear my commentary, then I guess just mute the video. But I watch a lot of these videos in the past, and people, when they do these videos, they don't really tend to explain where they found the intel or the collectible. So I'm going to be explaining along the way here. So I hope you guys enjoy this. And if I am not clear on any of the intels, if you guys are still confused on where to get any of the intels, just post down below. I'll try to reply to as many people as I can and help as many people as I can. So I hope this guide helps out a lot of people. I hope you guys enjoy this one. Okay, so in the first mission, S.S.D.D, the first intel is located kind of like in this bunker building right here on the left side. It's on the left side of the gate. It's right across from the training area. So the course that you have to run, it's right across from it. In the next mission, the intels are located at the end of the school. So right when you're about to exit this mission, it's right at the end of this mission. When you're done fighting through the school, you go back right here, get this intel, and then you go run across here, and the intel is also outside. So there's two intels right next to each other. Pretty easy to pick them up right here. Nice work. Now the next intel in Cliffhanger, this intel is located in this tower on the right side of this gate. So right when you climb up with Soap, you're right up here. The first two enemies that you neutralize with him, you'll see this tower. If you keep moving up, you just climb up in this tower, you get this intel. Pretty easy there. Now, right when you're about to go into the hangar, before you get the module, you jump down here, you go to the left side, and you will see this hangar right here. You'll see two guys there repairing the jet. I just dropped those two guys just to be certain that they wouldn't hear me breaking the glass, but I got those two guys, and then right after that, I pick up the intel. You gotta smash the window right here, get this intel, and we got it. Nice, we're at 5 out of 45, doing pretty good here. Okay, now this intel I think is the most ridiculous one in the game. Now, when you're on the snowmobile, when you're going down here, you're gonna come to kind of this middle area where there's trees. Go right through it. You'll see this little wooden fence there, a little bit of it. Slow down right here, and you will see the intel right there. You see it's right there on the ground. You pick it up. There we go. 6 out of 45 pieces of intel. We got it. And just so you guys see where this is, right after this is this kind of like little village area, and it's right before the ice lake. So this area right here, this is where the intel is, a little bit before that. In the next mission involving the favela, the intel is going to be in this house right here in the table. This is in that first section where you fight a ton of enemies in. You can see right here this window, and when you go out here, it's going to be an alleyway, and it's going to be going forward here. You'll be able to exit. So it's that first area that you fight enemies in. Right after that, you'll eventually move up the hill. You'll come across to this area right here. And this intel is going to be located in this building. You can either jump up on this balcony like I did right here, or you can go in through the door on the side. Intel is going to be right here on the table. Pick it up. Now, right across the street is going to be the next intel. So once we clear out the enemies, because there's a lot of enemies in this section, we go into this house on the left side of that one. It's right across the street from that other house that we got the intel in. We go right through here. We go into the next room. Just watch out for the enemies. Clear this out. And this intel is going to be right here on this table. We got it. Nice. Now, the last intel in this mission is going to be near the end, right when Soap is about to capture Rojas. We're going to come up on this alley right here. You'll see this yellow building. That's how you know you're in the right place. It's going to be on the left side. We're not going to go in the yellow building. Just make sure to clear those guys out, because sometimes there's people sitting in there trying to kill you. So we clear out that building, and what we do is we go right across the street from that yellow building. We go right in here. We see a staircase. We go right downstairs. Once we go right downstairs, we pick up the intel. It's right there. There we go. 10 out of 45. Nice work. So now we're moving on to the next mission. This is Wolverines. And in this mission, you will see the first intel. It's right after you get past the APC with smoke. You go through that alleyway. It's going to be kind of in this convenience store gas station area. You climb up here. Get this intel. Got it right there. Next intel is pretty easy, as are the intels in this mission. It's going to be near that burger fast food restaurant. So we go right here around the side of it, and it's going to be in the dumpster at the back. So dumpster at the back, you got to jump to pick it up, but we got it. Next intel is going to be in the taco restaurant. So we just go right through here, smash the door, get this. We got it right here. 13 out of 45. Nice. Now, the last intel in this mission is going to be located in the bank. The bank is going to be on the left side of the destroyed helicopter. Just make sure to clear this area out, because sometimes there's a lot of enemies here. So just get rid of the enemies first and then pick up the intel. And it's going to be on this desk right across the entrance. So we got it there. Now we're moving on to the next one in the Hornet's Nest. Now, in the Hornet's Nest, right after you clear out that first area, you go right side into this building. When you go down the street, you pick it up right there. We got it. 15 out of 45, doing pretty good there. 1/3. The next intel is going to be as you're pushing up, you're going to come to this area where there's going to be a gate on the left side. So you're going to be going up the staircase. Right before you go up the staircase, intel is right on the barrels. Now this one I'm fast forwarding through because this one I got a little confused on. You are eventually going to come across this ice cream parlor. You go upstairs in the ice cream parlor. It's going to be on a big street. You're going to see the ice cream parlor. It's a pretty noticeable building. So you go through this building, go on the second floor, make sure to clear the enemies out, run across. You can also, take the street, but I find it easier to go through the ice cream parlor because then you know the building. You go right side, you go into this other building, go up the staircase. There we go. 17 out of 45. Next intel is going to be right where the soccer area is going to be, so you're going to see the soccer goalies. It's going to be the place where Nikolai tried to land. You get this intel, smash that window, 18 out of 45, doing pretty well here. Now, in the next mission right here, this is going to be right near the apartment buildings. So right near the apartment buildings, there's going to be this kind of, first house here. It's going to be a one-floor house. It's going to be on the right side. You are going to eventually have to pass it or go through it. Clear out the enemies, pick up the intel right there on the desk. Then what we're going to do is we're going to eventually come up to this gatehouse area. We pick up the intel. We got it right there. It's going to be at the gatehouse. This is going to be when you're going into the suburban neighborhood. Now, once we're in the suburban neighborhood, we're going to be getting the last, third, and final intel in this mission. Now, this intel is going to be on the second floor in this house. I just wanted to fast forward through here because I was killing a bunch of enemies. But it's going to be the same place where you're protecting your armored vehicle as you move up. Now, we got that intel on the second floor. Next, we got on the oil rig mission. Now, on the oil rig mission, right when you go up the staircase to the outside area, first intel's on the left side on the shelf there. Pretty easy to get that one. Now, the next intel after that, right after you put the C4 on the bodies and you fight through a bunch of enemies, it's going to be in this room on the right side, right before the staircase. Right after that, we're eventually going to come to this area. You're going to see a big number 2 on the pole. You run up the staircase here. Just watch out for enemies. You kill this enemy. This is right after you blow up the helicopter. So right after you fight the helicopter, you blow up that one. You're going to go to this area, go right down this staircase, and you see it right there. Next intel. We got it. Doing pretty good, more than halfway there. Now, once we're in the Gulag mission, right when we land the helicopter and we fight that first batch of enemies, we're going to go up this staircase right before we enter the Gulag, and we're going to go right here across this room at the end. There we go. Intel. We're on 25 intels. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to go across here. This is the control room. So right when you enter the Gulag, right when you enter the main building, you're going to see this control room area. It's going to be right on the table there. Pretty easy intel to get. Now, as we fight through the Gulag, we're going to be fighting a bunch of enemies, and eventually some doors are going to keep opening. When you see this room with a bunch of TVs in it, go inside. Intel's on the table. Now, this last intel is in this mission right at the end when you save Captain Price. Right when you save Captain Price, turn around. Right as you're escaping, pick up the intel right there, then leave the Gulag. Okay, now in the next mission here, right when you enter the first building and you're fighting through the enemies, the intel is going to be in this elevator. The elevator keeps opening back and forth, so it might be a little confusing. Now this next area, I'm sorry for the fast forwarding here because I have to fight a bunch of enemies, but it's going to be when you see that SAM. So when the soldiers are, taking the tarp off that SAM, you're going to have to clear out a bunch of enemies here. One soldier is going to open this door right on the left side of the SAM. You go right through here. We got that intel, 30 to 45. Okay, now in the next mission here, we're going to see this oil pipeline. Follow that oil pipeline, and it's going to be right near these 3 enemies and also a parachute. So you pick that intel up. Now, once we get into the submarine base, it's going to say reach submarine, and you're going to have a time limit. You go on the left side in this building right here. You're going to know you're in the right building because it's going to be kind of like a kitchen area. We go right through here, kind of little cafeteria area, and right as we're about to exit on the right side, we pick up that intel. Now, the last intel in this mission is actually really, really easy, and it's on the helipad. So as we're moving up to get to the submarine, we go up here, we get this intel right here. Nice, we got it. 33 to 45, pretty good here. Okay, so now once we're in the Whiskey Hotel mission, right after Corporal Dunn kicks that door open, you're going to see this area right here. Going to be kind of a little destroyed wall. Kill the enemies in the room. Just turn around. Intel is right on the couch. We got it there. Now, there's going to be one more intel in this mission. Right after you walk up the stairs, you're going to know you're in the right place because it's going to be the carpeted stairs. You run around here, and the intel is going to be... Where was this intel? Just trying to remember where it was here. This one. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. So you run up the staircase and you get this intel right here on the table. So you just run across right on the right side after you exit the staircase. Okay, once you're in Makarov's safe house, go down into the basement and kill these guys down here as you're breaching. It's going to be in the armory. So when you go into the armory, right across the wall from guns, the wall of guns, is right there next to intel, 36 out of 45. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go up on the second floor. On the second floor, one of the bedrooms here, clear this area out. Just be careful because there's a lot of enemies, and the enemies don't necessarily always appear in the slow mode. There's actually one enemy that kind of surprised me here. He's hiding in the bathroom, so you see right there, I almost died. But get rid of this enemy, kill him, and once you kill him, there is going to be an intel in the corner of the room. We got him right there, so on the left side of the bathroom, right here, see in this corner, got the intel. Okay, 37 out of 45, we're doing pretty well. The last intel in this mission is near this boathouse, so it's going to be right in front of it. It's basically right down the road from Makarov's house. Just be careful, don't activate the module download until you get that intel, because you're going to have a lot of enemies. Now, in the enemy of my enemy, right after you start up the mission, on the right side of where you start up, you're going to see this destroyed plane. You pick up the intel. There we go, 39 out of 45. Now, eventually, you're going to come up to this area. It's going to say Lot 47. As you run up the hill, go into this destroyed plane. You pick up the other intel. Just watch out for enemies, because I nearly got shot here, because there's a lot of enemies, both Makarov's guys and Shepard's guys trying to kill you. So we got that, 40 out of 45 intel. Now, this is in the final mission. Now, in this one, when you take out the first guy right there, the guy that's having the smoke, Captain Price says, go on the right side, and the intel is going to be right here. Captain Price is going to tell you not to go in this area, but don't worry, just go there and pick up the intel. That's 41 out of 45. Now, eventually, we're going to be going outside. You're seeing this room with all this red lights. You can't miss it. Pick up the intel right on the left side of the table there. The next intel is going to be in this room where you fight all the enemies where they're hiding behind smoke. You're using thermal. Run to the right side where you're taking cover from behind. You get this intel right here, 43 out of 45. Now, the next intel is pretty easy. This is the room that you breach that has all the C4 when Shepard is trying to make his escape. Right after you clear out this area, pick up the computer. It's right here on the left side. It's going to be on this table with all the soda cans. We got that, 44 to 45. And the final intel, this is actually the easiest intel in the game to get at endgame. Right when you start up the mission, it's going to be right here, right before you get on the boat. You can't miss it. So there we go. We got 45 intels. I hope this guide has helped people out. If you guys are still confused on any of the intels, if I didn't explain in any of the locations, please tell me the time exactly in the video where you want me to explain, and I'll reply to your comment and I'll tell you exactly where it is. So I hope this helps. If anybody has any other questions, let me know down below. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone.